Greetings, viewers. You're welcome to PsNiche Media. We are looking into the prices of goods and services. We want to get the perspective of traders, consumers, and experts. Come with me as we walk through this journey together.
The reality of the common man is not a reality TV show anymore, as the price of rice is on the rise. And to eat beans, no be beans again. How about the common man who loves bread but cannot afford his daily bread? 200 naira pepper, no even fit show us pepper again, and tomatoes just is a topic on its own. What is the impact of these on traders and consumers? Come with me as we walk through the Creek Road Market in Port
Buying and
Harcourt.
selling,
So,
measuring milk, golden milk, cornflakes, and cocoa oat. I even have sugar.
what's
Many
your
things is
business?
different. Market is costly. Before we used to buy milk, one bag of milk, 98,000. From 98,000, even during Buhari, we used to buy milk 90,000. But since this year, from 90,000 now, one bag of milk is 150,000 naira. Yes, it's 100 and it's super cow, 150,000 naira. Transport is 2,000 naira. The customers have reduced now. They don't used to buy market the way they used to. Before, one bag of milk, you can even sell it at least one bag in a day. But now, you can sell one bag in 1 week. All these things will overcome all these things. During COVID-19, it's like we cannot succeed it. We all of us, we are still alive today. After COVID-19, we enter scarcity of money. It's like all of us we will die in hunger. But by God's grace, we did not die. So after all these things, I believe that maybe during after now, all these things will balance well. So nobody should be worrying in life, or maybe because it's Tinubu that causing all these things, or maybe it's dollar. There is nothing like that. All we know that all these things come in a while. After all these things, we will still balance well.
Uche Ogbonaya Uche appeals to the government to help ameliorate the effects of the economic climate to increase sales and put more food on the table. Let's hear him as he speaks to our correspondent, Florence Ibesiki.
So if there is not something for government, they can make it today more fair. To make the understand because people we that are selling food stuff, you understand? They are people are buying out of there is no any option. There is nothing they cannot die hungry or they cannot chew their money.
We are here to continue from our previous interview where we went to market to get the traders and consumers perspective of the present economic situation. So to continue that interview, we are here to discuss with an economic expert to give us his own perspective.
Everybody knows now, even those market women, those who are in the market every day, those who are buying and selling, they know that what cost. All of them will tell you that it started when they announced new removal of fuel subsidy. So the moment they announced it, fuel went from 185 to 500 at first instance. Moved to if fuel which is a turnkey product, is a product that decides the fate of other products. If that fuel goes up, it automatically means that all other things will go up. So everything you do involves movement and transportation. If you must move, you must spend, and that sharp rise over 300% increase in fuel has now led to increase in every other thing. Then anything you needed to import, another thing will start fighting you. The rapid rise in dollar price to over 200%. So dollar brought its own impact, fuel brought its own impact, and you are having what they now call a hyperinflation. Whatever you pay for is realistic. If you dish out money, it is the price you use in paying for something. If you have paid for something, it is not very realistic. If you have paid for something, it becomes realistic. So because it's not fake. But your question is somebody ordinarily manipulating?
Yes.
Let me tell you, Remember that a seller does not have ultimate power to increase things. You are also, because you are going to consider the purchasing power of the buyer. So if you price your item, maybe the thing rose by say from 50 naira to 70 naira, and you decide to use that opportunity to make it 150 naira. The issue is that there's no way all the traders in Nigeria will have meeting. They don't have one meeting. So if the person in LL1 here is increasing, the person in my one may not be increasing. So people will go to my one and buy because it's an open market. Now, the moment that is the situation, it means that um, that the market is the forces of demand and supply used to fix price. No one person can say and say I will sell like this. If you sell, there is demand that will say something. It's not only supply that says something. Demand also has a thing to say. Where the two of them meet is the price. Everybody is waiting for when prices will bottom out. Bottoming out means when fuel we get its last price and dollar will get its last price, it will stabilize there. If it stabilizes there, then goods that were rising will also stop. When all of them now stop, then we're now, because where we are now is runaway means it has not finished running. The increase has not finished. Price is 80. Is it still 80? If it comes down small, will it go back again? If you do this, will it do that? So when you are dealing with, so when it stabilizes, then the market will stabilize and the price will stabilize. Then you will now know the number of those who can afford it and those who can afford it and cannot afford it. Now, demand will now decide what supply will be. But for now, it is running. So if it continues to run forever without stopping, it will cause more damage. The growth, the the growth of 3.1 that expected, the growth will go back. You will suffer. You will now suffer a lack of purchasing power, and lack of purchasing power will mean there will be goods with no money to buy it. And when that happens, it causes a glut, and it means that the economy will contract. Contraction will, if you allow it to continue, will lead to depression, and depression is not good. So on the social side, if the price continues to go, the workers continue to agitate for more salary, you increase it, they say you never do, you increase it, say it's not enough, it will lead to a revolution. And that's why no government in the world allows price to run away so much that you cannot arrest it, because it will now go and fuel opposition, fuel at the beginning of any price rise, opposition will be shining, but it will get too high that even the supporters of a government themselves will get tired and say, what kind of government is this? No government allows it to get to that point. It's like a cow running in the forest. To arrest it will require, you can hire experts. So the inflation is running away, is going high, is going beyond so the trader continues to look. If the trader had 200,000 to buy things now, and he used to buy maybe 10 cartons, now he's buying 7 cartons, 5 cartons, because the 200,000 naira cannot buy enough. So the volume of his trade is reducing, and the profit will be reducing. So advice to traders will not work much. They are all suffering. Consumers are suffering. Nobody will advise you to know that you cut down on spending. You must cut down on spending. The trader has no option. He's a middle person. Buy expensive, sell expensive. Buy cheap, sell cheap. What is a high paying house to a low paying house? All this is at the standard of living will fall. So, but the people who can do something is the government, and we have been telling them, arrest this fuel something. If fuel can come down, as we hear that Port Harcourt refinery is about to sell, if Dangote can start selling, Port Harcourt refinery is selling, fuel may start coming down. Even if it doesn't come down, let it not go up again, and things like that. There are goods that are called turnkey goods. Let me say, a family has five children. There's a particular girl in that family that cannot move. So if you come to carry the children, there's a particular child. So all children are equal, but there's a child the mother will not give out. So we call it turnkey. Turnkey means that item that affects the price of others is turnkey. So fuel, we say fuel touches everything. And fuel, the person you say has a house and you say it does not affect it. The person that has a house when the person is going to buy something in the market, is it the house he will carry to the market? He will carry raw cash. So if he doesn't increase his house rent, he will not be able to meet up the price in the market. So we are talking about whatever touches other things. People don't drink fuel. They use the fuel to move about. So the landlord moves about. He has a life to live. He pays school fees. So if everything he's spending on have increased, it automatically means that whatever he's also selling, being accommodation, will increase. So anything that is fundamental is that thing that affects every other thing, and fuel affects transportation, and transportation is the base of the economy. So everything will touch transportation, whether you like it or not. Even if you're a cripple, the food you eat would have come by road.
I believe you have heard from the traders and the experts. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more informative content. Thank you.